Welcome to all of you, to each one of you, each and every one of you. This is a welcome written by Reverend Richard Gilbert, a retired UUFE minister. We bid you welcome, who come with weary spirits seeking rest, who come with troubles that are too much with you, who come hurt and afraid. We bid you welcome, who come with hope in your heart, who come with anticipation in your step, who come proud and joyous. We bid you welcome, who are seeker of a new faith, who come to probe and explore, who come to learn. We bid you welcome, who enter this hall as a homecoming, who have found here room for your spirit, who find in this people a family. Whoever you are, whatever you are, wherever you are on your journey, we bid you welcome.
The chalice lighting this morning are the words of Starhawk, the longing for home. We are all longing to go home to some place we have never been, a place half remembered and half envisioned. We can only catch glimpses of from time to time: community. Somewhere there are people to whom we can speak with passion without having the words catch in our throats. Somewhere a circle of hands will open to receive us. Eyes will light up as we enter. Voices will celebrate with us whenever we come into our own power. Community means strength. That joins our strength to do the work that needs to be done. Arms to hold us when we falter, a circle of healing, a circle of friends, some place where we can be free. I share this short reading called Outwitted by Edwin Markham. It's one that some of you may be familiar with. He drew a circle that shut me out. Heretic, rebel, a thing to flout. But love and I had the wit to win. We drew a circle that took him in.
The Torah, the New Testament, the Quran, the Upanishad, the scriptures of all of these diverse faith traditions from whence many of us have come teach us to welcome our brothers and sisters, the stranger, the least of my brethren, our neighbors, our guests, with compassion. And our second principle, too, here, is about treating people with justice, equity, and compassion. And yes, we often do these things, don't we? It seems, though, it's easier for us to do for those in need: the orphan, the widow, the homeless. But aren't we all in need? In need for acceptance, in need to be understood, in need to feel connected, a need to belong, a need to be loved. So what is this authentic welcoming, this radical hospitality all about? Radical hospitality is defined as a practice of putting extra effort and emphasis on making people feel welcome. Feel welcome. Be welcome. It is, according to the rule of Benedict, Saint Benedict, the hospitality of the heart, which begins with our each accepting that each and every one of us is a wanderer. We're all guests. We're all invited and welcome to the table, no matter what. When we talk of widening the circle, which is a really large concept being talked about now across the country in UU congregations, widening the circle, or inviting more people to the table. What circles are we widening? Our family circle, when one of our young kids comes in with a kid who's unlike him or her? Or our brother, when he comes to the Thanksgiving feast with someone who he's thinking of marrying or living with, who's really been raised differently from us? Or our neighborhood circle, when new folks move in, or a new colleague at work, or our congregation, our community, when someone walks in the door. Let's talk about widening all of those circles. When these events take place, what do we expect of ourselves? What do we expect of them? More kindness? More than tolerance? Most assuredly. For I'd like to say, we've been given hearts with many rooms. We have the ability to be living sanctuaries for people. Not only to be kind and true, but to be bold and daring. You know, I can press the tablecloth and cook a great meal and invite someone to dinner. But unless I'm willing to let people into my locked up secret places by sharing my story and listening to theirs, I will remain alone and not connected. And so will they. Hospitality has a moral dimension to it, I think. It's not a mere social grace. It's a spiritual, ethical issue involving what it means to be a human being. And it can become a spiritual practice, embracing one person at a time. Well, some of us have tried that and we failed. So what happens when we fail? Well, what do we tell our kids? If you fail, try again. Easier to tell them than to kind of do it. But, and what happens when we succeed? We change the world. We change our families, our neighborhoods, our workplaces, and our congregation. May it be so. There are several questions that we'd like you to think about during the week. Have you ever been welcomed well into something new? Family, school, job, church? Have you ever been turned off? How did you feel? Another question. After an initial visit into your circle, as someone moves towards belonging, does that newcomer need to fit in? Does the circle group need to change, or does the newcomer need to change? And in what ways?
Who have we welcomed into our own circle of late? And we can be many different ways there, but who have we welcomed into our own circle of late? And who might I welcome into my circle?